Hello. This time without the double audio. Welcome in. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Vanilla. We shall continue on with our travels. We were last in the Dragon Aerie. We just made it there. We're making our way through Aldia's Keep and through Shrine of Amana and the, what is it, the crypt in between those? So now we make our way forward. And something that I found out in between that I didn't realize is that in the Scholar version, they had actually added in that zip line that goes directly to the Dragon Shrine. So yeah, as you can see in this version, there is no ladder up. So there's no zip line. And you have to actually make your way through the area. So this will be an actual full experience of this area. Oh yeah, also, I switched out my weapon. Or I switched out one of my weapons. I still have the club, but now I switched over to the blue flame, which I have the blue flame on both, and I have it set up at +5 on both. Which the upgrade system in Dark Souls 2 is a little costly as far as some of this stuff goes. Secret ahead. Ooh, what kind of secret? Oh no, eggs. Well, I don't feel like pissing off the dragons yet, if possible. Although I'm not sure how much that is plausible. Hi there. Not interested. Let me know if the audio levels are okay. I was kind of messing around with them. So if something is too quiet or too loud or whatever, please let me know. Audio's fine. Good, good. Thank you. So this weapon is kind of neat. Right now, what I have in my hands is actually a little extra because the blue flame sword, on top of being really fast and not very stamina costly, it also is a spellcasting device. So R1 is your attack and R2 is actually spellcast. I still have the other spellcasting the other catalyst out just because it's faster. And it's like noticeably faster. So I'm going to try and pacifist run this, other than those explodey guys that I can't really do much with. Like, the people who explode, I cannot do anything with that, really. Other than just, you know, kill them. Everything else, though, I'm going to try and just kind of pacifist it. Because I'd like to achieve that same result of not having Dragon Bros being mad at me while I go through that other area. That was a nice surprise. Look at that! They're begging me to do it. Look at that. They're just like, come on, look, plunge attack, it's right there. You should do it. Go ahead. Tempt me not, devils. Okay, so I can't go that way. Maybe I drop here, and then I can drop down. The other thing is also, I'm not sure... Well, I'm not sure of anything, so this is all new. So, let's see if I can survive this fall. Oh, that's good. Less than ideal, but still. Better than fire. Hey, look, there we go. So the big thing with this part here is if you're on this bridge too long, a dragon will come and just kill you instantly and destroy the bridge. If you smash too many eggs, they come faster. If you smash way too many eggs, then they come almost instantly and there's no time for you to actually cross the bridge. Which is also why there's that slowdown there, I'd assume. This guy again. So let's bring out the Santier Spear, and let's complain about it for a bit. Because its design is really bad. So the Santier Spear. The Santier Spear has 500 of 500 durability, which would be cool, and something kind of unique to the weapon. Except, there's also another feature with it where, when you actually reduce the durability to 0, it becomes a different weapon that actually is still full strength. It goes from being this kind of like halberd moveset glaive thing that's called a spear to being a twin blade moveset that's like nice and fast and, you know, a really good weapon that also has no durability constraints whatsoever. But the problem is in the design. You've put this on a weapon that has the most durability of anything else in the game. Like, there is no weapon that has this much durability. Every other weapon in the game is more like, you know, around, you know, 60, 70, I think a couple might have 100 or so. This is the only weapon that has, like, this much durability. What is your choice? I think I said yes, I don't know. Okay, Aldia. So that's the last time we talked to him, and that is now unlocked for the final fight, where you actually have a final fight. But yeah, like, if you look at these durability numbers, all the rest of the durability numbers, except for, like, you know, these couple weapons, right? But almost everything else is around, like, you know, 60, 70, 20, 30... you know, relatively low numbers. So they hid one of their most clever gimmicks and one of the kind of cool Easter eggs behind the highest durability possible that's also nearly impossible to achieve without intentionally doing it because it is so high. Like, they devised a cool gimmick and then they made it nearly impossible to get it unless you already know what the gimmick is. You can't just accidentally come across it, where, like, you've actually broken the weapon mid-fight, and then you discover, oh my god, this weapon has a new moveset. And it's not acting like a broken weapon. Like, you know, there's a lot of things in this game that you can say either way. You can say, oh, well, the controls on the movement, you know, they're not bad, they're just different than the other games. If you get used to that, then it's okay. You know, that's more, it's bad because it doesn't meet expectations. The Santier Spear is just fucking bad. Like, the execution of the design is bad. Like, there's no other way to put it. Watch. That's so slow. Whereas this... nice thrust. Me? Who hit me? There must have been a cleric? That guy up there, I guess? So, different enemy placements again. And also enough demonstrating the weapon. Strike is definitely better for this. Meh. timing of that is different. I want to do this up close. I want to actually learn this timing. Uh-huh. That hit me still. Okay. I guess the tracking? Also, no Dragon Bros anywhere around here. We have barrels instead. Yeah, no Dragon Bros. So this guy's especially a pain in the butt because some of his attacks, when they hit you, they stagger you for like a good 2 seconds. Like a good and full 2 seconds of just waiting and watching your character stagger. What? Okay. I guess they did Wrath of God? Oh, that has an AoE on it. And shield up again. You're annoying. And like most annoying enemies in this game, you have way too far of an aggro range. Speaking of weird aggro ranges, I mean, if you want to do it, I'll play your game. It wasn't my intent on doing that, but you know, he aggroed from an unrealistic area. Oh, but I guess I'm glad I did it then. Dude, the timing on that thrust is so weird. Alright, I need stamina. Yeah, the timing on that's just weird. Alright, so do we have like Dragon Bros all the way up here then? Or is it just the one, or... This is different. Let's see if I can space this out right. I didn't. Wrong side of the door. Oops. Okay, there we go. Wait. Did the other one already retreat? Okay. They retreat further back. So, like, they designed this to not be able to be cheesed as easily. And they hoof it back to their spots, too. Like, that is definitely their run animation going on there. And it looks like I'm gonna have to fight 2 Dragon Bros. I mean, it looks like they're both gonna be aggroed already, so... I must have not figured out which hand I want the things to be in, the binoculars. Let's try having him over here. Oop, early. Whew, that hurts. I wasn't at... I wasn't out of my my gem pop animation yet for that. Well, actually, I think I am going to switch it back over here. Yeah, too late. Shields are only useful when you have enough life to be able to take that little bit of a hit. Oh yeah, right. Hold on. I can do this the other way. Right? So I can just go through here. Oh, well, I kind of have to, don't I? Because there'll still be the other caster that'll hit me from the other direction if I don't. Dude, I got cast for days. And I neglected this chest. See, no latches. No trap. Twinkling Titanite. Which, oh yeah, the upgrade path for Twinkling in this game is a lot more expensive than it is in the other games, it seems like. Because I seem to remember in, like, at least in Dark Souls 3, I think it was just like you do, whew, that was a very, very hurtful spell. Alright. And now they reverse course. Yep. Although I think standing here in the doorway, I think I can get him to come back down. Yeah. And before we move on, let's take a little snack. Nom nom nom. Alright. I do feel like parrying this guy, so let's just aggro him, get him down by himself. Okay, I guess I need to be a little closer than that. And yet, a little closer still. I was late. That one was on time. Sip. I don't think... Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I can R2 and catch him. And not only did I not really... Well, I was just expecting to not kill him with R2. I didn't expect that he would have iframes on wake up. So it's actually a little different than what I was expecting. And then this guy's gonna have the sword, right? Which actually I don't think I can parry that. At least I don't feel safe in trying to parry that. Dude, the timing on that is weird. Like that, it's so slow. Oh, hi there. Be right back. I'm sure one of these guys has to follow me through the door, right? Or are we just like separated by this area here? No, he wants to. He's very close to doing it. Oh, there's more than one. There's also another one of these Dragon Bros with a shield. Well, they've made this area a lot slower as a result of all this. So, I guess point goes to Scholar for this one. Although I know a lot of speedrunners were upset about the zip line, because essentially they negated a trick and just made it accessible to everyone. Which I can understand people not being happy about that. It's also kind of a weird choice in general. I mean, that looks like it should be an invitation to a backstab, but I have my doubts. Yeah, two-hand. Go ahead. So much better for, like, not expending so much stamina. Alright, time to talk to the dragon and get the Ashen Mist Heart. Hey, Solo Isolith, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Now we have the MacGuffin, and they don't say anything. So... yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, I need to run away from this. Oh, he's got a toasty taint now. Note to self, not far enough away. Also, I think I ran out of stamina. I probably should have unlocked, so that way I could have gotten more distance. Alright, and also, time to just run through this. And then we have a door here. Ugh. Doors. The worst. Oof. That actually didn't stagger as long as the other ones would. I wonder if they added that stagger to the Scholar version. So, will it be the Dragon Bros and? It's Dragon Bros and the Sentinels both. Okay. Alright. Oh, that axe. Fucking axe, man. Alright. I can't see what's swinging at me. So that's not good. And also I fucked my stamina. So, we're dead. But I didn't lose the souls yet. Not that it really matters that much, but, you know. Those are pretty good first run. Actually, I wonder if it would be better to go through this way. So if I go through here, then I can do this. Stop doing whatever that is. I don't even know what that is, but I want you to stop. I can get these guys out of position a little earlier if I do this, right? If it can reach. I don't even know if it can reach. Cool. Perfect. I don't know how far down the stairs... Oh, did it go all the way down? They go all the way down, then they reset, I guess. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be right there, I may as well make it easy on myself. After all, you're the one that I'm really worried about. Sword guy, I feel relatively confident in being able to kite and dodge around. The hammer, those horizontal swings kind of catch me still sometimes. Thrust! And you missed. I shouldn't have taken that roll then. Okay, so... I thought I had more space than that. Oh well. It's really weird to have NPCs that respawn like that. Oh yeah, I never grabbed what was over here. Oh, 3 bonfire acidics. Oh. Well, this is awkward. You know what? Let me unlock. There we go. It's very awkward. Can this get through the door? This can get through the door. May not deal as much damage, but it certainly does have the DPS. Thanks to quick attacks and low stamina expenditure. Oh, look at him run! He's so eager. I'm gonna get him this time! I'm gonna get him! Hup. Hey, you got him. And that asshole's got his shield up. Alright, let's see. So... I rolled way too early on that. I need to wait longer. Jeez, I cannot get out of that. Ugh. I'm through! Fuck you! Okay, fire coming up. Run, 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 run. Not far enough. Man, I've got to be like on the mark on that. And I should probably also just change out one of my rings for the fire ring. Because right now everything I have is just built for getting soul and item drops. So let's change out the item drop for one of the flame quartz. And do I have a chest piece that I can wear that I won't actually be fat rolling on, but will improve a bit over what I have? Since I'm not looking for item drops right now. Or you know what, maybe I should do a headpiece instead. Alright. I mean, the sorceress top, way more damage, or way more damage protection. Although overall, the oh, I can wear like something heavy. There we go. Peak fashion. I should probably go back for the Pharaoh's Lockstone, the Lockstone key. There at some point. I forget what's in it. I remember being mostly underwhelmed by the item, but you know, it's not about what the item is so much as just grabbing the item. All right, time for the big guy to go hoof it all the way down. Oh, he changed his mind. Ooh. Well, I can still hit you from here. Which, hey, who would have thought? You know, this position is such a great position for sniping. I mean, if I could actually shoot on target. Look at him walk up. Dork. It's a bit early on that thrust. Like I said, the timing on the thrust is kind of weird. Because it's like he steps and then he thrusts. You know what, let's just take this slow. Fuck it. If this boss is going to be like a one-shot kill, then I may as well make the run a little bit faster by just using the mechanics of the game. And just keep on killing these guys until they despawn. Ooh, a dragon charm. Drake keep helm. Oh yeah, I guess doing this also gives me the chance to possibly get one of these weapons too. And that would be nice. It'd be nice to have one of these. Okay, you all of a sudden have poise? Nice spin. I still want you to know how you glitched through the gauntlet here in Scholar. I don't think it's a glitch. I think that's just a design for it. Because my strat was to make a run for it. As best as I can tell, like, there's some trigger in Dragon Aerie where I just took the zipline straight over. Which is a shortcut that was much to the ire of speedrunners of Scholar. Which I didn't realize until afterwards. So I'd seen I finally read afterwards Lobos's essay about his thoughts on Scholar and a vanilla version of Dark Souls 2. And you know, one of the things that he commented on was that he didn't like that they added the zipline shortcut, which negated the speedrun trick there. Which, you know, of course is understandable. You know, nobody likes to have their Their speedrun strat taken out. The zipline is not always there. I mean, it may have always been in Scholar, but it's not in Vanilla. I hate that so much. Oh my god! The stagger on that. But it used to be that the ladder was not lowered in the beginning. Ah! Okay. Well, I'm just going by what Lewis has in his essay, which, I mean, I'm trusting him to be the source of knowledge on that, since he did speedrun the game. And, you know, he specifically called out the ladder. Or not the ladder, the zip line. Which I don't know if he called that out because of the ladder, or, you know, if the zip line itself was not there at some point and was added to both versions. No. So are you actually going to run down this time? There we go. Now I should actually have your attention. So you had to make your way through the long way, then kick the ladder down and unlock the shortcut. Okay. That shortcut seems kind of... like, I gotta be honest, that shortcut seems kind of pointless. Like, if you're at the point of having the ladder, then you're also at the point of just making it across the bridge and, you know, hitting the next bonfire. You know, essentially, at that point, you have bonfires within, like, 10 seconds of each other. Which is not really a shortcut at that point. It's kind of... it's really kind of pointless. Double aggro. Oh, he does a little run up there. Don't look at me, I didn't program it. Yeah, I know. And you're only relaying what your experience was with it. I understand. I'm just saying what was called out. Look at him run. That infinite stamina, man. If only we had such stamina. Oh, well, at least he also has the bad attack out of roll. That's a relief. Was that what I think it was? Did he actually have a block up, like a block active while he was in his attack animation? Ugh. Man. That's one of the things that I think is actually like bad. Like not a matter of like breaking expectations or whatever, but like actually just bad. Is that they can attack and have a full, you know, startup attack animation while still having their guard up. And that's bad not because, you know, it follows the same rules as spears, but because it creates its own rules and it creates a visual, like, it creates a cutoff between what you see and what you experience. What you see is the startup of an attack animation and the shield moving out of place. Or in this case, you know, him two-handing and dropping his guard entirely to get into that, you know, spin attack animation. What you experience is a guarded attack and your attack not doing what you thought. You know, that's bad. that's bad design at that point. You know, when the visual cues don't match what the actual experience is, that's bad. That is just bad design. I hate that so much. Like, the way this game pivots out of animations is really bad. No other way to put it. That's also weird because that looks like I'm doing regular damage with his shield up. Time for eliminating one at a time. Yeah, a headshot did 296, which means that I was probably doing like regular damage even though his shield was up. Just weird. The new guys and scholars do that all the time. The weird walkers. Oh, you mean the falconers? Yeah, and that weird walk is actually because they have their shields up. They actually do have a regular walk animation too. But when they're walking with their shield up, they're walking like as if they've shit their pants. Oh, hey, look, durability. Man, what a wonderful mechanic. That adds so much depth to the game that I have to use that item. Alright, so I think this time I'm not going to lock on at all, and I'm just going to free aim it. Nope, still did no good. So was I slow on that? Or is it just that I can't clear it? I'm confused. Because I'm expecting I should be able to just run away from it and get out of the way entirely. And that's not happening. Oh yeah, Manic. Request for feedback. That's kind of a dick move. Didn't even realize you cast that. You have to be behind him when the fire... Oh, behind. Oh, hello. It's an awkward spot for you. have to be behind him when the fire breath starts. Even when he's doing the, well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, you saw it, so you know. I have tons of feedback. Which flavor would you like? Oh, you know what feedback I would like? Since I just realized that I had at some point unlocked the follower emotes, feedback on that, of the emotes that I actually have, did I pick the right ones for follower emotes? My goal isn't necessarily to, like, drip feed people into subscribing or anything like that. I just want things that people can enjoy. Well, as much as they can for the emotes that I have. I'm not sure how good or not they are. Still trying to figure that out. I think that's the first time I've seen that combo. Yeah? Are you gonna come down? Do I need to prod you? Let's provoke. I'd probably lose the frown and the yeah, those were kind of Others are good. Okay. And it must be nice to have infinite stamina and just do everything. Yeah, and the frown and the were ones that I also think are like weaker ones. So the one, like I was wishing it'd be something that it isn't. Like I think it'd actually be better if it had the extra M, but just one M in there doesn't really doesn't sell it, you know? You need an ellipsis in there too. Just 3 dots, no more, no fewer. $296 with that. Okay, those guys don't have headshots. 206. Really like you to drop that hammer. In fact, I may switch back to the, speaking of, switch back to the farming gear. Since I am just doing it slowly anyways, I can just switch between the two. Oh, he's gonna get there. He's gonna get there eventually. There you go. Two dots isn't enough, and 4 is too many. 2 dots isn't enough, and 4 is too many. Where am I at? 70. Let me if we've got that much. I should probably actually just cash that in really quick. Really quick. This game doesn't do anything quick. People will lose their minds if you don't do it like that.
Bearer of the curse. And
there is EIR, not ERE. Just saying. $22. Do I have any? No, I do not. I do have an extra Estus Flask shard. You know what? Let me go visit Gavlan. I've got extra things I can sell. I used the wrong 2 3 times and the wrong 4 1 time. Well, yeah, but those actually seemed intentional. Whereas the there didn't even come off as a bad joke. They were all intentional, I assure you. I have my doubts. Sell. I should have some great swords to sell you, right? Only 500. It's totally worth more than that. I'm so let down that these all upgrade with regular Titanite. And I'm also upset that this game really sucks with its economy and doesn't make it easy to just upgrade as much stuff as you want. You're free to doubt and thus be wrong. I mean, if the doubting is free, I'm never wrong. You can never go wrong with free. I guess that's it for that one. Do I have any dupes in here I can sell off? There's bound to be someone that I killed a lot of and just got a bunch of extras. Ooh, a lot of prisoner gloves. Do these have any item discovery? Oh, the hood actually has item discovery too. I wish they actually quantified that figure, but I don't think they do. Waistcloth doesn't, though. What a shame. Yeah, I've got a bunch of ironclad. I've got a ton of science stuff. Which, I mean, I'm not even farming. I wasn't even farming those guys for that. I was farming them for souls so that way I could actually buy the, you know, the various armor sets because they're all so expensive. Oh, Lion Warrior skirt. Isn't one of these supposed to be like a really rare piece? Or is that another one that I just don't have? Grave Warden Bottoms, unite! Man, I still don't have a full Desert Sorcerer set. That's disappointing. And I think all of these are, yeah, these are all the sets that you buy. Which, I mean, technically some of these aren't sets that you buy, but I buy because I kill the NPCs. Although not in Agdane's case. I actually just spent enough money and he was just like, here, I have an extra set of my clothes. I was like, oh, thank you.
Many deal.
Many deal, many thanks. So, back to the talk on the emotes, though. So, yeah, the and the frown are kind of meh. I think those are both in tier 1, which, you know, I wanted to have the stuff, the ones that I thought were better in the follower tier for now. Just because, you know, I want people to actually have access to the stuff. And I'm not expecting people, like, having people subscribe at this point is nice, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm doing enough yet to actually be warranting that, you know? Alright, do you have any more? You have more sets because I killed more people. Yeah, cause I made a tough call and I decided that, that I wasn't going to do Ben Hart's quest. Do any of these actually give anything special? They don't. Well, I can only buy one of these, so... that one it is.
Thank you.
Oh, I did that. I can buy some life gems.
And you? Thank you.
There we go. Right, back to Dragon Shrine. Back to the Dragon Shrine grind. So yeah, that is weird that the like the attack from what seems like it should be overhead The attack that seems like it should be overhead from the dragon person. So I just called to follow up on an application I turned in yesterday to make sure the position was still open. Is it no longer open? And the manager was like, oh, I haven't posted the job yet. Clearly it did post the job if you put in an application. Three, four? No, four. No. Ugh, that guy's already spamming at me. Gross. Which makes me confused because I did apply. Let's hear it for area of effects. Liar ahead. Oh, nice. Staff of Wisdom, Mask of Judgment, Robe of Judgment, Manchets of Judgment, Tights of Judgment. You are being judged. So when you put in the application, was that done online or was that done in person? Online. Did the place specify which location? Is this something where they could possibly have multiple locations? She even said accepting applications through Indeed, and I was like, that's where I found it. It's definitely the same location. I googled it when I applied, and again just now. I forget how Indeed works. Do you have like any kind of tracking of like which places you've applied to? Does it tell you, hey, you've applied here? Okay, and does that say if you applied or not? Maybe that was a maybe that was possibly an old listing and they started a new one. I don't know. I'm trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt, you know? But I guess if that was a different, if it was the same one, then it would say that you had applied. No. 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 I'm not sure if I can do that with Axe Boy. Let's see. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm not a fan of this game's sweet spot system. Ooh, what'd I get? What'd I get? Dragon Scale. That's the worst thing possible. The absolute worst. Getting a Dragon Scale is just about the same as getting nothing. I missed. And they both aggro, because this game is lame like that. I shouldn't say that, like, it's standard for these games. But still. Ugh! Ah! I didn't apply through Indeed, I applied through Gibo. Through Gibo? Gibo? There's gotta be Gibo, right? If they wanted it to be Gibo, they'd spell it with a J. Nope. Oh, this one's smart. And also has poise. Although I think I was just late on that. Ah, he's got a fast swing. I got a swing way earlier. No, he's just got more poise. I'm not sure why, but he does. And Gibo is weird. So does Gibo aggregate listings from other sites? That could possibly be why they had it maybe before the listing was live. Like maybe they grabbed the listing before it was actually live, had it posted on their site, and you applied before it was actually supposed to be up yet. Which also may mean that they didn't actually get the application. Okay, so you said I have to go behind the dragon. So I'll try that this time. And I'm trying the sword this time just to see if DPS is better than... Yep, there we go. So I just have to chase tail. Wow, that was really late. Eh? What? I thought I was far enough on that one, but I guess not. Like, yeah, you saw that, right? Like, I basically secured the same distance that I did for the other ones that didn't hit. I am confused. I'm confused, I'm manic. Yeah, look how nice that is. I don't even clang off any walls or anything. Absence of cleric eye in Scholar is a nice touch. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the whole layout overall. Ow. Oh, it's a pain because of that. I'll take my wins where I can get them. Yeah, I may as well just do this. Oof. That is a bad situation there. Man, I wish I could get like a big sword that can like do an overhead attack and also cast. Oh yeah, no, I already have a strategy for this. Q. And then 2. Come on, hoof it. Get down here. Oh. What's funny is it's almost perfectly timed to where, like, he'll start his run animation at the same time that I've gained back almost all of my stamina. That one didn't work out too good. So I wonder if one of my shots missed in Scholar, and I ended up hitting one of the passive Dragon Bros, would they all just aggro to me at that point? Would it be like all bets are off at that point? I'm so glad that your shield sucks. Uh, I wonder if last time I just did the wrong attack and I hit L1 or R1 instead of R2 on that. Because it's working fine now. And also I don't need to change gear because I'm getting one shot by that fire breath regardless of what I do. Actually, let's two-hand this, since I'm not doing any magic in this fight anyways. You know, you'd think the director of this game has something against Miyazaki. Oh, he's like rotating on that one. Maybe that's why. Maybe I didn't follow the rotation enough. Oh, I have no stamina this time. I was early on that. You definitely seem to have the right idea. I guess. I think I'm just losing focus and I didn't respond fast enough to the stomp. Because I was just, you know, starting to lose focus on it. Oh, you're in the middle here. Thank you. I made that so much easier. I wonder, can I make this jump? Can I get back over here? No, I can't. I was about to do it, then I actually saw the distance and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I made it most of the way back. I did enough. I may as well two-hand since I'm just using my hammer. Oh, wait, no, I can't two-hand because I need to aggro first. Okay. I should probably two-hand the right thing. Oh. Oh, I want a one-hand. No, he's figured me out. Okay, that wasn't ready on that last hit. Or that penultimate hit. That's too high. You know, it's just hard for me to judge where the center is on my screen sometimes. Ooh, he actually took a swing. Hammer? Hammer? Yeah, war pick. Nice. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And in this case, 100% of the shots you do take. I dispute that. My average is much better than 0%. Not by a lot, but it's still better. Oh, his case. I thought you said this case. I should read better. I try to. I try to, but you know. Occasionally some things get in the way. Illiteracy, you know. Oh yeah, and also since that worked out like that, I don't know. Two-hand or one-hand? Two-hand or one-hand? Two-hand? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. You aren't doing anything with the other. Not that you can tell. Ugh. I hate the way characters pivot in this game. That was just wrong timing entirely. It just got me out of the way. Alright, time to chase the tail. Hello, people. Welcome back from ad break. In the time that the ad break happened, I got killed. Note to me, even a slightly late start means you're doomed. What? None of the fuck on that? Never mind that I'm rubbing right up against your back. I don't get a backstab off of that, apparently. Although I guess maybe I need to let the animation fully reset before I can actually qualify for backstab. I actually don't know about that. I don't know the specifics on when that's allowed or not. Like, I don't think I had a late start. I think if anything, I might have been too early on the start. Like, maybe they have a fire breath animation where if you're chasing the tail too soon, then you get caught with a different fire breath attack that goes behind. Because if anything, I felt like I was too close. I was closer to the tail that time than I am normally in a lot of the other attempts. I mean, maybe I'm just looking at the wrong part of the tail, but it looked like the visual of it looked like, if anything, I was closer to the rear of the tail than I am on the successful attempts where I avoid it. So if anything, my positioning may be just messed up on that, and I need to not get that close to the tail. That was definitely an R2 on that. Dragon scale. I don't want dragon scale. I want your weapon. Or if not your weapon, then your armor. You canceled your attack animation into a roll? What? I want that option. Maybe a half second. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see. Let's see. Is it here? Like maybe about here? Oh, too low. That's just a wonky hitbox on that. That's just they made the collision on the stair a bit too big. That shield bash is always faster than I expect. Which you would think would mean that I would learn that's faster and actually dodge sooner. But no. Look at him run. Look at that run animation. That is a pure Dark Souls 2 run animation there. That was late. That was stupid on my part. And I shouldn't do it now because he's got his shield up, which means that his shield is still going to be in the up position after he has done the start upon his attack. Live and don't learn. That's us. Hobbes, of Calvin and Hobbes fame. Oh. That's the name of it? Calvin and Hobbes? I thought that was just their names. I thought the comic was called Piss Bros. Eh? What? Okay. So apparently he isn't locked in fire breath in his first attack. News to me. News to me too! Cleric's Parma. I blame the younger Douglas. The younger Douglas. Would that be Rushkoff instead of Adams? I'm probably gonna get... Oh. Surprising. I was expecting to get zapped there. I blame Rushkoff too. Such a disappointment. You know, the reset into the second attack actually feels a little faster than the first R2. Like, it almost feels like the reset that you get from the running, was it running R2 for the reset? Do you want to know what I was really referencing? Not really, but you can go ahead. Is it my poor aim? My poor aim is a burden. Hey, Dave's confused. How are you doing, Dave? Is your poor aim the younger Douglas? Possibly. Hey, I actually dodged early. See, just takes like 3 times for me to actually learn my lesson. Alright, what'd I get? What'd I get? Drake Keeper armor. Nice. Hey Dave, are you interested in finding out who the younger Douglas is? Ooh, I missed. That's way early on that. Well, I may as well steal a turn. Oh no, the sound dropped out. I'm gonna have to reset my card in a second. Although not right now. Be a bit hard to do it at this point. Okay. Now I reset. And our sound is back. I am earning quite the cache of souls here. Also, did I go offline at some point? There's no bloodstains around here anymore. I just realized. Or, no, there's bloodstains there. Okay, there's none around the door, which is also weird. Alright, let's see what else this dragon can do that we don't realize it can do. So on the last attempt, I was running up and over, and he, like, instead of attacking the door, he flew into the air and killed me, because I didn't realize he does something other than the breath attack on that first attack. Which means I must have cleared out too much space before getting to him. Because this game is all about spacing and all about knowing where to be and when. So, see, like, I'm very close to the tail on this one, but I didn't get hit this time. Note to self, the tail has a hitbox on landing. I did not know that. I wonder if they just have a hitbox drawn around the entire enemy. Well, not drawn. You don't draw hitboxes. You just draw those tubes around. They don't actually have model conforming hitboxes. Oh, good news! The cleric is no longer there. That means we're getting close to being at the point where my run up the stairs will just be a quick run instead of having to piecemeal my way up. Well, that's the good news. The bad news is it also means that I have done this like 12 times now. Well, no, not 12 times, because there There was one time where I warped out. I need to be on this side of the door so that way I can actually get in. All right, come on, buddy. You can do it. Almost there. Almost. And there we go. Yeah, the reset is actually faster than the initial. I don't want to trade like that. It's a bad trade, man. Bad trade. Speaking of bad trades. So I think for hitting this one on the first attempt, I am actually like 0 for 0. Keeping up the impeccable streak. You have over 100k souls waiting up there. Maybe spend them before you lose them? No, no. It's much more fun this way. That way, when I cash in on them, I'll have like 5 levels. Quit running! Uh-oh. 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 Now we have to actually back up a bit. And actually doubly back up on that because of the because he had his shield up. Huh, that one actually worked out. So yeah, that run's been netting about 20k each time. So we're at 150 now. And actually we've got about 10 seconds. So I want to make sure that you know, nobody's in like ad break during it. So it should be good now, maybe? Maybe? 150 souls now. 150,000 souls. Roared. Where's the tail? 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 I'm older. Way too early on that. I'm early. Okay, where's the tail? Oh, hi. You just landed. So now I have 150k waiting for me up there. So if I get to the point where I don't have any enemies respawning on the stairs up there, I'll cash in at that point. Oh yeah, right. I don't have to worry about this guy pew-pewing at me. Pew, 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 pew. I still see at least one sentinel. Yep, both of them are still there. We are not to that point yet. So I wonder if that was actually intentional, having them reset further back than their initial starting point, or if that was an oversight. Because with this game, the latter is really likely. It works out to be a nice cheese, but at the same time though, or, I mean, it works out to be a nice anti-cheese tech. I was late on that swing. Why are you rolling so much more now? So what, it's gonna be 170 when I get it this time? Oh, was I just too short on that one? That's so... That is interesting. So the distance is enough that the one on the left is far enough away that it goes into its run animation first. I wonder if I could make it more even if I targeted one of them from the middle instead of from the, like, closer to their side. What was that? Great Shield of Glory? I actually want to see what that is. The Great Shield of Glory. Oh yeah, I can't actually see the stats there. Alright, Great Shield of Glory. I mean, it's not that bad of magic defense. It's bad, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, 170. Where's the tail? Where's the tail? Where's the tail? Where's the tail? Ah, that's early. There's such a delay on that. Um. So 170 souls sitting waiting for me. Or 170k. I mean, I guess I should just be killing this guy, right? No point in making extra work. Hey, juke me. There we go. Oh. Well, the first layer has been quashed. We still have enemies on the stairs, though. Okay, so last time I was saying I was going to aim a little bit more for the middle to see who aggroes. Or see if I can manage their sprinting. Although looking at their placement, they actually look like as if they're just placed differently. Yeah, that one's further back no matter what. So he's going to sprint no matter where I'm standing relative to this guy. I mean, it's likely he'll sprint no matter what. Not entirely confident in it, but there's more to the spacing than just a matter of being on the right side of the stairs or not. It's such a long recovery on that. Man, that 40% negation is not worth much. $89. 189. Alright, so I think I need to stick with the right toe strats. I think that's been the issue here. Okay, right toe strats. Right toe strats. Are you doing fire this early? Okay. It's kind of hard to tell what he's doing when you can't actually have any reference for what the rest of the animation is. And now that I know he can just like fly and then land and do an instant death amount of damage, you know, there's always that little bit of doubt now. Oh no, I'm being invaded by someone. That actually means that what I want to do is I want to put on this. Alright, where are we at? Oh yeah, also drop this. Unless this game just doesn't work like the other games. Oh yeah, while I'm at it, Oh, there you are. Thank you for closing the door. Okay, hopefully this works like it does in the other games and I didn't lose 190k souls just now. But I may have. Oh yeah, that's also something unique to this game is there is no opt-out system for online for like the invasions, which in the other games you actually, you opt into it. So if, you're willing to opt into the system, what you end up having is that the what's it called will you'll have whatever body unhollowing system. So in Demon Souls, it's when you use the eyes and you go into body form. In Dark Souls 1, it's when you unhollow. In Dark Souls 3, it's when you ember. In this game, there is no consenting to online. You're just forced into it. Just kind of shitty. But I didn't have a bloodstain there, so hopefully the bloodstain up here is still the same. It'll be funny if I get up here and it's just like 5k. And other boy's running, so he takes the lead. Ugh. That hurts so much. It hurts more than just my health, it hurts my pride. It hurts to watch. I will say I'm kind of shocked that there's actually somebody invading in Vanilla Souls. Although then again, like, I'm farming so many souls that I'm probably getting up into those long timers. And there we are. 200k. Well, at this point, let's actually bone out. I think... A, we're close enough. B, I should probably repair that ring, just in case I do need to use it again. Which I know the timing on invasions is, you have like I think a 10-minute cooldown between invasions. Like 10 or 5 minutes, I don't remember.
Bearer of until.
And since it goes by your soul level, like, it doesn't matter how many levels I have or not. It matters how many souls I've collected during the course of my playthrough. Oh, which I'm actually leapfrogging the Scholar run right now with that. All right, time to bury more rubber. Let's buy the most expensive one first. And then just barely not enough for that, so let's spend the rest on life gems.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, right. I never bought the repair for the ring. Oh well. I do have the other rings still, so it's not that big of a deal. Bargain charm. Yep. Looks like that was, in fact, the last of this. Roar. Dude, the rotation on that is so weird. Yep, there that goes. Where's that right to? Give me that too. Not that, not in that way. Oh yeah, is it the right toe strat because he just steps over you when See, I've seen that before. I think I saw the burnt taint attack on like the first attempt, or second maybe. Oh, don't die! Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Taint, burnt taint, burnt taint. So you can actually tell the burnt taint attack because he kind of stands upright. Oh, maybe that's why I was messing this up. I need to like be in between these two toes. And then yeah, he oversteps. And then he goes for the burnt taint. Yep, there that goes. There's the burnt taint. And there's the win. Soul of a Giant and Petrified Dragon Bone. And another 150 souls, roughly.